Drascilla, stay over here. Drascilla! Stop! 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 Jihoon, get her! You ready?
Stop yelling at me.
What happened? He lets go of Drascilla, lets her run all the way in the street. I yell at him to get her, and he yells at me in front of my mom to not yell at him while he's letting her run that way when he knows that she can get hit by a car, but he's more concerned that I'm yelling at him.
Devan's mom, Alicia, explosion.
I don't even want to look at Jihoon again. All I feel is complete and utter rage.
He's proven time and time again that he is not ready for a family.
내 입장에서도 드라시를 굉장히 사랑하고 내가 아빠인 것처럼 그래서 나한테 왜 이러냐.
Really sorry, Mom. Just, I'm really bad thing.
Do you think saying so sorry is going to be great when I'm scraping Drascilla off the damn street? Just Drascilla is everything to me. And you let her run towards a street in Korea. You did. You betrayed everything. So I do not accept your apology.
My father.
저는 더 좋은 아빠가 될 수 있습니다.
That's no excuse. You're a 30-year-old man. You know damn well that a child running into the street is a bad thing. So your excuses mean nothing to me. But if you kill my granddaughter, I'm going to kill you.
So I'm going live to explain what happened in tonight's episode, just so you guys get a clear picture. Your opinions can stay the same about me, that's fine. You can keep going and doing what you want to do to me, that's fine. I'll take responsibility of that. But please, leave my mom alone. She didn't sign up for this. She didn't get paid for this. She didn't sign up for this. What they showed on camera tonight was when Drascilla ran off earlier in the night, and she, the reason she had ran off because we were playing tag earlier, and she was 3 at the time of filming, and but the footage you see is like when we're trying to wrap up filming. You know, we're all done. We're wrapping up filming. We just want to go inside. I'm holding the baby. Drascilla ran off. You know, she thought it was a game. That's what you guys saw. She was fine. You know, nothing happened to her. What you hear is not even what was said, which upsets me. And the only reason I'm doing the live to explain what happened is because people are saying very bad stuff about my child. They're saying bad, you know, that people want to hurt my child over this. So of course I'm gonna go live. People are wanting to hurt my mom over this episode. When cameras were just wrapping up, everything was getting put away, everyone was putting away their lights, cameras were down. Okay, I was bringing Taeyang to the car because I think we were gonna drive somewhere to grab something. I can't remember exactly why I was putting him in the car, because it was a year ago, guys. This incident happened 1 year ago. I was putting Taeyang in the car, and Jihoon and I had been dating for 2 years at this point, and Drascilla is my business and not reality TV's business, so he's aware. He was on his phone playing a game when he was watching her, because I was in the car putting Taeyang, and she is running down the street where a playground is, you know. I'm in the car, I look up, she's down the street. I'm like, at this point he was probably 10 feet ahead of me. I have the baby, it would have been faster for him to get her. I'm like, please go run after her, go get her, she's running. And as he's running, he stops midway as a car is approaching Drascilla, and he turns around and he starts screaming at me. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said because I can't remember the exact thing he said. Like I said, it was over a year ago. But he was cursing at me. And at this point, my mom witnesses a car basically coming at Drascilla as he's cursing at me. That's what happened. And then she stopped, she came back, she listened and came back, you know, because it makes everyone look bad in that situation, and it doesn't explain it, and it puts my daughter in a dangerous spot online because people think it's okay to harass a child. It's like, cool, come at me about my parenting, fine, you can do that, I respect that. But coming after a child and my mom, it's just not. That's what happened. Was he was just playing video games on his phone when it wasn't the fact, it was the fact that he turned around and was cursing at me in front of everyone, and the crew, everyone, as she was running off because I was putting the baby in the car, you know. And I feel like what they showed, it didn't even show what really happened. And do I think we could have controlled our tempers better? Of course, anyone can. And you guys also need to take into consideration, like, we film for 17 hours, no sleep, and this is really hard when you're being filmed that long, you're on a strict schedule, you're sleep deprived, freaked out, and started cursing me out. It was not caught on camera, and that's what made my mom snap, was seeing a car come at Drascilla, and instead of grabbing her, he decided to curse me out. I know that editing can make things look more dramatized and that kind of things, and I know I signed up for this and I agreed to editing that may be a little bit more dramatized, but I didn't agree to editing that puts my family's life in danger. And these past 2 episodes have put my family's life in danger. There's crazy people who watch this show. We don't make enough money for protection. We can't afford protection. We make no money. Like, none. Not enough to live on, let alone not enough to get the protection we need. Because there's people who are so invested in this show. Season 2. And there's just, you know, that was a year and a half ago, guys. Like, so when you guys come at us, it doesn't help this situation. And I think that's the problem with reality TV is, and that's why there's all these suicides in reality TV lately. There's tons of suicides in reality TV lately right now, because I feel like people are so infused with it that they don't understand that it's mentally destroying other people, right? She's not like that. Every kid has their moment throughout the day, and it's disheartening. Anyways, you guys won't be seeing her in any more seasons. My kids, I'm not gonna put them on TV anymore. That's my fault. I should have never put them on TV. I'll own up to that. They promised. I told them I didn't want Drascilla on TV this season, and they promised me they would never show her pull up, because at the time she was having a difficult time with potty training. She was only 3. They promised they wouldn't show her bottle, and she was on formula at that age because she was losing weight and she couldn't gain any weight, and her doctor recommended it. But people don't take that into consideration. They just judge me, saying I'm neglectful, when it's actually the complete opposite of that. And they promised they wouldn't show that, and they did. They promised they wouldn't twist my daughter as a bad kid, and they did. And everything they promised me this season, they swore up and down. They did. And I'm very upset about that, because they promised me. Anyways, watch this season. The season's gonna be great. We filmed for a year, so you guys will see everything from when I first moved to Korea up until the point right now to this day. So it's gonna be a fantastic season. I can't wait for you guys to watch the rest of it. I just had to clear that one thing up, because the amount of money I was paid is not worth my daughter's jeopardy, because I didn't get paid that much. It's not enough to live off of. I make the amount I made on TLC for bowl season, I made in 1 month doing my own shit. You know, it's not, money's not worth it when my family is being threatened and put in danger, and we're not even making enough money for protection or getting offered protection. So anyways, that's what happened. I just thought I'd clear the air a little bit.
And she starts running this way, and that's when I'm about running, so I'm right here when I see Deavan. She's about right here, and she's trying to run holding the baby. I still don't see Drascilla, by the way, because there's trees right here. Now Jihoon starts to run after Devan's already right here. I've made it about here when he gets right here, and I can finally see what's happening. Drascilla has now gone into the point of no return. My heart is thumping because I know there's this freeway right there. Now, what happens is she crosses over the point of no return. He is right here, and Deavan is probably right about here, running slower because she has a baby in her arms. She says, "Jihoon, get the baby, get Drascilla." He stops. Okay, this is important. He dead stops. By the time I get right here, he turns around as she has disappeared into the darkness and yells at Deavan and says, "Don't yell at me." I come coming around the corner. By now, some of the film crew is coming, and everybody all at once yells at Jihoon, "Get Drascilla." So he does. He barely catches her right here. So what I was angry about is that he dead stopped, turned around, and yelled at Deavan not to yell at him. Track. And then adding upon all of that, I want to remind you guys that we had been filming all day at a park. She'd been playing with lots of children, and at this point, they're driving to go get food. So
people are taking this to the next level. If you guys follow me, you guys know that I have full custody of my daughter. I have a restraining order, and that's for a reason. I worked really hard to hide who he was. I deleted everything, any evidence, and the only way he could have been leaked is if someone knew his name and knew him, because I never told anyone who he was, any of that. I kept that private for 5 years. He's never met her. It's been 5 years. He has his own life. And the things that happened were really bad, time low, because it had to be someone. I'm trying to hold my composure. It had to be someone who knew. He has his own life, and he's moved on with his life. He's doing his thing, and people are taking his photo and sharing it everywhere. They're even posting photos of his kid, which is unacceptable. Unacceptable. What he did was wrong, but for you guys to also post photos of his child and make fun of his child too is disgusting. He has a child that's Drascilla's age. And Cheryl's trying to call me. Ooh, my filter came off. Oh well. Whatever. I don't care. You guys are putting my family in danger.
This isn't a game. It's a show. It's a show that is heavily edited. What you saw on Monday's episode wasn't even what really happened. Production calling me, apologizing for showing something that wasn't the reason, which makes me mad. And now you guys are digging into my personal life and putting my daughter in danger. What happened to me when I was 17 was not okay. He deserves his private life. I have full custody. He deserves private life. He was young. He made mistakes too. He is older, just how I am older. He has his life. Don't. And I'm more upset that you guys are taking photos of his son. I haven't talked to him in 5 years. But you guys are now taking photos of his son? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. As a child. I know what you guys say about Drascilla and do to her. You guys don't know her in real life. You don't know how she really is. The show is edited so heavily. TLC already broke my contract. I'm going to say that right now. TLC, you broke my contract. I'm just so embarrassed on my face right now. If you filmed my daughter, you wouldn't twist the story and make her look bad like you did season 1. You promised not to show her pull up because she was having potty training issues at 3, which is normal at 3. I have it in writing. You guys showed it several times. You promised not to show her bottle because people aren't going to understand that she wasn't eating and the doctor recommended it. But people just say I'm neglectful because they won't know that. And you guys promised you wouldn't show it. And we have a verbal and written agreement at my house sitting there. You already broke my contract. I'm done. I'm done. You tricked me into filming a voiceover so you guys could fake this scene, which is now putting my daughter in fucking danger. People are leaking my address, wanting to hurt us, wanting to come in my house. And now you guys have a petition and are raising money to get a lawyer to take my daughter to someone who physically beat me when I was pregnant. Way to go, guys. You win. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. He has his life. He has his child. He stepped up for that child. Leave him alone. I know what he did was wrong to me, but don't bring his fucking child into it. That's disgusting. Yes, he got someone pregnant while we were dating. That's his business. And that child deserves private life. Don't fucking do that. Don't bring someone else's kid into it. I wasn't gonna comment on it, but when I saw you guys sharing his kid's photo, it's like, that's a kid. Don't fucking do that. I don't care what he did to me. That kid deserves a good life, a private life. Don't do that. I gotta go. I gotta take a shit out.
The only way that person could have been leaked was from someone we know. That's the only way I could figure it out, unless people were like really digging. It was leaked. The reason why it matters is because I have a protective order, and with it being leaked and people posting all of that, it can actually cause issues with the protective order. Sorry, someone asked that in the comments. And the reason why it's a big deal is because people are petitioning and starting GoFundMes to raise money for a lawyer for him. And pregnant. And basically, to sum it up, it was a very toxic, abusive relationship. He was very abusive towards me when I was pregnant, and because of that, we did go to court, and I did get the lifelong order. He did not win the case. Everything that he did in that case, I was able to get a lifelong protective order. And I know people are trying to dig up his record, and it's like, the protective order is not going to show up on those websites, and that's a huge reason why I did post the protective order online, because I was sick of people saying I was lying about it, and I would never lie about something like that. I would never lie about abuse, and it's just, at this point, it's becoming victim shaming, and it's just disgusting. There's reasons why I'm back, and the reasons why I'm back will come out on the show. I talked to my producer about it today to figure out what the game plan is and how this certain situation is going to be handled. And at this time, there is a reason why I came back, and it is going to be on the show. And I had a big, long meeting about it today with my producer and talking about how to handle it. And
what about the allegations of you and Jihoon not being together, and people were posting things that people were saying it wasn't Jihoon in the picture?
Just a lot's happened, and we're working through it as hard as we can. And relationships aren't easy right now, and we're just working through it together right now.
Like, I know that how's your mom dealing with everything? Because I know she's been getting, like,
not well.
A lot of...
She's not doing good. I've had to spend the night at her house a few times because she's just a mess, and it's really sad that she can't go out in public right now. And she's basically locked away in her house, and she can't leave without people harassing her in public. It's really sad.
People keep mentioning in the comments that your mom threatened Jihoon. Like, can you please squash that and
Yeah, so my mom did threaten him, but she apologized 10 minutes later. Jihoon spent the night in the house. They made up 10 minutes later, and once the cameras left, everything was fine.
And people are saying Jihoon is suicidal now.
He's not suicidal. He's not suicidal. I check up on him every single day. I want everyone to know that. I check up on him every single day. Both of us. He even called me last night because of the Drascilla's bio being leaked, because he himself knew that's something I didn't want leaked. We're making sure we're all okay.
I watched your live earlier. I think you were live for 8 minutes earlier in the day, and it broke my heart because you kept saying you were screwing with my family, and
they are. I can't go out in public. I can't go out in public. My mom can't go out in public. I'm really scared my address is going to get leaked. It's scary. People are crazy. People are scary. And it's not there's been people who are on reality TV show who have been murdered, who have committed suicide. It's a lot more common than people think. And in my head, it's bullying is not okay in any form. It doesn't matter if it's an opinion. It's bullying.
About Floopus trying to get a story off you, by the way, since we're live, and her name was just brought up.
I thought it was weird. I just thought it was random. The timing of it was random.
Oh, because you're
you're
in the news
weird
right now.
Yeah, the timing was weird, and it was an article that happened over a year ago, and it was just a simple question. Them asking me if I would get a tattoo. I said no, that I didn't like his work, and that was my opinion. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about her because I don't want to give her the attention that she so desperately seeks. The boy should be raised in Korea with his dad. I'm not going to get into that. All I can say is I tried. It's ultimately, Taeyang, you're trying to, careful. I tried, and I'm doing the best I can. Hello. Sorry, it's dark. I'm trying to like do it so you guys can see me. This is my living room, by the way. Isn't it cute? Been decorating. I got plants. I got a cactus. I got a plant way over there. I got a plant over here. Got some lights. I have lamps too, but I just have those lights up. Oh my gosh, hi. Take the filter off? Okay. There you go. I took the filter off. I just think that one's so cute. I love the grain and the little stuff. Yeah, I took my filter off because everyone bitches about me putting filters on. This is my face. This is what I look like without filters, guys. This is what I look like when I do my makeup and when I style my clothes and I do my hair. This is what I look like. Yeah. Sorry I don't look the same without makeup on and my hair's wet. I swear, every time I go live, I don't have makeup on, my hair's wet. So people are like super like angry about the way I look. But yeah, that's what I look like with no filter. You want me to go in the light? There, here I am in the light. It's my kitchen. Yeah. I gotta go. Someone's at my door.
I saw the news. Deavan has new boyfriend. I knew it. That's so... I knew it. I'm not shocked, but because I knew it, and I don't know why. How did they know it? You'll be happy. I accept. I wrote that he's Korean too. I think he's more good guy, more hard worker. Boy.